The Jump To field at the bottom left side of the window is used to quickly jump to a given rubric in the repertory. You can use it to quickly jump to known rubrics. If you are not sure what you are looking for, use the Find field instead. The Jump To field helps you quickly navigate if you know where you want to go. In order for the Jump To field to accept keyboard strokes, it first needs to be selected. You can click on the field with the mouse. The field has the keyboard focus. The field does not have focus. In the Jump To field, simply enter the first letters of the rubric that you want to jump to. Rubric parts are separated by a space. In this example, we will jump to Mind, Fear of Dogs. You only need to enter the minimum number of letters needed to identify each rubric fragment. In this example, entering M, V, dog would have sufficed. While you type, feedback is provided about the interpretation shown immediately below the Jump To field. Also, as you type, the book instantly jumps to the new rubric on every keystroke. In short, if focus is on the book, just hit Tab, enter a few letters to go to the rubric, and hit Enter to get focus back to the book. With a little practice, this navigation is extremely powerful. Let's take rubric Mind, Fear of Dogs as an example and see what happens while you type. The first M is interpreted as Mind. In parentheses, you see 3 alternatives also starting with an M. Note that the part of the word that is interpreted as possibly correct is printed in green. The M in Mind, Mouth, Male, Murray's themes. After hitting the spacebar, this part is completed. Mind is the confirmed option out of 4 possibilities. Now, the second part of the rubric name is started. F is interpreted as forenoon, the first possible option. We are not looking for forenoon, so type 1 more letter. Now Fear is selected, with quite a few alternatives remaining. Dots after words, like fed, feeling, indicate that the rubric text is actually longer. Fed, desires to be, feeling, loss of, but the extra words have been omitted to leave more space for other alternatives. Again, hitting space confirms that this is correct. D leads to daytime only. DO takes you to doctors. And DOG gives what you really want. The book is opened at Mind, Fear of Dogs. Just hit Enter and you are right there where you wanted to go. Note, Dogs of is printed entirely in green. This is because this is the only possible interpretation of dog in this context. Mind is printed with the first M in green because there are alternatives also starting with M. Fear is printed with 2 green letters because FE is unique. The alternatives, features, fed, feeding, feigning, etc. also start with FE. Of course, you do not know the entire repertory structure by heart. Nobody does. So it is quite likely that you will frequently make mistakes and type something incorrect. For example, you would like to go to the rubric Mind, Delusions, Lions. This rubric does not exist, since the correct rubric is actually Mind, Delusions, Cats, Felines, Seas, Lions. So when you type Delu lion, you now see that lion is printed in red since there is no match. No need to worry. Just switch to searching by pressing the button in between the jump to and find fields. This copies the text of the jump to field to the find field and immediately starts a search for you. The find module now shows you the rubrics you might have been looking for. Just double click on the first rubric and the book opens right there where you intend it to go. When you select a rubric in the book module, the Jump To field automatically fills in the short text for that rubric for you. This way, it is easy to find related rubrics. For example, when you select rubric Mind, Fear, Dogs, Attack, look for it. The Jump To field automatically fills in Min, Fear, Dog, Add. When you select rubric Generalities, Food and Drinks, Cold, Drinks, Water, Aggravate, the Jump To field automatically fills in Gen, Foo, Cold, Dree, Egg. For every part of the rubric name, at least 3 characters are used. Often 1 or 2 can be enough, but then the text should become highly unreadable. When 3 characters are not enough, more characters are used to distinguish the rubric from other rubrics.